Hello, future friends and family, and welcome to another Fighting Game Friday. Uh, there's going to be a little bit of a change to this episode, mainly because we had some miscues and the audio was lost slash hidden behind the game audio. So it's going to be mostly me doing a quick watch and commentary on it, and then just talking about things that are happening on the channel and will be happening on the channel as time goes on. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry. We'll go back to the normal format as soon as we can. We just lost some of the files, and it sucks. Uh, so Joshua came back on this episode, and that's who I'm placing against. So it's Joshua Evo versus myself. He's on the left side. I'm on the right. Sorry if I hear whiffs. I'm talking with my hands because that's what I do. So we were playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and as Joshua alluded in the audio, this is a game that Capcom kind of put a lot of their money on, and it didn't work out quite as well as they hoped. It was, I'll say this was probably one of our more entertaining ones. Why I'm kind of deviating from the stage, because I think a lot of the visual cues are still kind of entertaining. I wish the audio had survived in its full content, but it just didn't. So I'm towing this on myself because I just don't have enough time to meet up with Joshua again and reshoot this. And we had some issues technology-wise. There may be some skips in the game. The capture card kind of freaked out during the middle of it, and I can't edit those out of a fighting game because it's like, what happened? Why did this happen? It's not like a first-person shooter or some other type of collaboration game where you can chop everything up. So we made a joke. So now we're going to a Jurassic Park level. It's Steve versus Ken and Yoshimitsu King. As far as that, I've never played this game before, so this was kind of an interesting thing for me to see. He, on the other hand, has played this as his game. So as far as that, it's a good game. I thought it was actually pretty good, despite not being maybe as popular as some of the other ones. While this is playing, as far as what we're going to see on the channel in the next couple of months or months, we are going to be adding more content. So we're not just doing a once a week type of thing. We did record one of the things I wanted to record, which was a community play, which we'll be releasing in probably a couple of weeks or so. As far as that, Libs will Mad Libs. You've played while fighting right, will be getting her own kind of series. We'll be running, not sure if it's going to be weekly or bi-weekly, but we'll be running a consistent series with her. And if you're watching this on Friday, we have probably already recorded or will be recording both an unboxing video and, if we can get it to work, our first PS4 game. We have pre-ordered one. We've gotten one. We're getting one tonight because I'm recording this audio on Thursday. As you can see on the game, I'm having a huge amount of trouble trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I just paid for it horrendously with that hit. I kept forgetting to tag out, was one of the big things. I was hoping that this level, Joshua's fear of raptors in the background would help me out, and it kind of did. He was willing to sacrifice, and then that happened, and I died. Because I kept yelling Hadouken, and he Hadoukened me. Yeah, there's the raptor again. Raptor. Oh no. Yeah. These guys look a lot alike. It's almost ridiculous with how similar they look alike, but different fighting styles. Them load times. Good God. So now Joshua's gonna go with his own personal joke. I don't know if he stole this from someone or what's going on, but this is he chose Bob, and he gets Bob Sagat. Unfortunately, there was no Joey Gladstone or Jesse Kansopoulos for me to make to go on with this, so I couldn't exactly make that. And there were no twins, so I couldn't make a Michelle joke or Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen joke. So we were gonna just work with it. So instead, we went with this. It's Team Fat Scar, because both members of our team ended up containing a fat guy and a guy with a giant chest scar. So team chest scar, or team fat chest scar. Now we go into this kind of Technicolor fair round. Yeah, he taps his scar. That was kind of an interesting thing. And every time someone taps something on their chest, it makes me think of Reboot. So I was kind of having a lot of fun with that kind of gimmick. It's going to be a little quiet because I really don't have much to say. I'm just trying to cover up the audio mistakes on this thing, and I'll admit to mistakes when they happen. In fact, I think somewhere during this fight, a visual glitch occurs a couple times. It's because my capture card decided to freak out, and I'm calling this the Tekken curse because anytime we play a Tekken game, the damn thing just goes and craps on itself. So I don't know if the Tekken games run at a faster frame rate or if there's something about them that makes them difficult to capture for our capture card, which generally doesn't have problems with any other game. It's just Tekken and Tekken related games, so I'm gonna call it the Tekken curse. And a lot of times what you're gonna see is me very frustrated after if we play any more Tekken games. See right there, the game just skipped the entire attack animation. So we go on with that. I actually like Rufus. I think he's a fun character to play, and he's actually not that hard to control. I mean, I think as everyone else says, oh, there's another graphical error. Oh, more graphical errors. See, they're all over the place. But they didn't affect anything really, so we didn't decide we were going to edit them out or try to reshoot those because it wasn't that big a deal. It wasn't until after the fact that we realized the audio was almost completely undeterminable. So we decided that we were going to go with something a little bit different as far as this option. Is there anything you guys want to see on the channel? We haven't done any really AAA games because the last couple of AAA games I've seen are just kind of uninteresting as a whole. Call of Duty, Battlefield. I'm not in. I've kind of gotten out of the serious real world genre as a whole. I will play them, sure, but they just aren't fun anymore. And I don't know, maybe you guys feel the same. Maybe you guys enjoy the fighting games or something along those lines. We really want to add more series to this and maybe more Let's Plays. Hopefully in the next coming weeks, maybe we can finish up some halfway Let's Plays. Also, this episode was supposed to introduce Hannah, who is Joshua's fiance, and she made some comments off camera, which I wish we really could have heard because they were actually quite funny, because she's got a quick wit to her. She's only a gamer when she feels like it, so I really picked Pac-Man because it was one of the characters I recognized. I didn't realize that Pac-Man was inhabiting the body of the tree creature from Tekken, which I thought was kind of like, okay, let's do this, I guess. This is taking too long. Come on, play. I wish I had more to this, and I'll try to put some game audio in the background. If you can make out if you guys know a way to pull game audio out, I'll re-release this with the real thing. But the way the capture card we use, which is the Elgato, does everything, it is it just merges it all into one audio file, and it's from everything I found, it was impossible to separate. I couldn't use any of my software to reinitialize it. Interesting fact that I did not know until I talked to Joshua about this. The scars on Zangief's body are from facing a bear, which I thought was critically funny about him kicking this bear's ass right there. And it was I don't think this was a very long match in particular because I really didn't have any clue how to operate either the Pac-Man creature, because it's not really Pac-Man, it's that tree creature from Tekken with Pac-Man stuck in there. Or the bear. The bear was very clumsy, in my estimation. I just really didn't get how to use him. And then I realized there was there's Yang in the background from the Street Fighter, which didn't end up in this game. He's not in the game, at least not in the initial. He might be in some DLC. But I thought, hey, are you back there? And then I realized there's a lot of characters I guess they just couldn't find room for, so they shoved them into the background of the stages. I'm sorry I got distracted. I really just I don't have ADD, but I have a version of just mental shortcomings. I just kind of talk until my brain explodes. Ow. And there's some glorious cami ass. The font for this thing looks a lot like is it the Blaze Blue? The font, it looks a lot like Blaze Blue. I don't get the Street Fighter feel from the font. I don't know if that's just my personal, like that loading screen looked like that, but the blue team wins thing looks a lot like it. Now here we are with a kind of interesting thing. Joshua, I think, decides he's gonna pick his. This is his primary team. This is the team he knows better than anyone else. Not Balrog. I don't know why he's got it still locked on Balrog. I think he's gonna change his mind all of a sudden because this is round 4. I can't figure out who the heck I'm playing. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh yeah. So here he is. He's changing his. Yeah. So I'm playing a kitty. He kitty meow. And Blade. He's playing Juri and Asuka. He was a little annoyed that I picked the short Lego man character for this game, the Surfbot, because it's harder for him to do his combos on the smaller hit frame box. As far as that, I just think the thing looks like Parappa the Rappa. That's how I feel about the damn cat at that point. Which I always enjoyed I liked Parappa the Rappa. I would like to see that game come back. Probably for a Vita or something like that. I don't think you'd actually see it on a console anymore. How do you HD paper cutouts? Oh, I know. You make the Stick of Truth. Shout out to that game whenever the hell it comes out. I don't know. Maybe we'll play that game too. I'm not sure on that one yet. And I was asking Joshua about the gym system, but I guess it didn't come into play during this game. He's a kitty. Kitty meow. Yeah. I thought he controlled a lot like Surfbot. He's one of those weird characters. But I enjoyed this cat. I think he played really well, and I know he's just like got all the Ryu powers just shoved into the tiny, tiny cat. I wish. This sucks because any dead air that's actually here is just me not being able to talk during the channel because I don't have any. Say I don't have a script. I'm probably ad-libbing, and this is the part of the time where I think another bit of the audio cut out, and this time the mic audio cut out because there's just nothing happening talking wise. And I don't know if that's because Joshua and I were focusing. Oh, this is me stumbling into finishers, and I have no clue what the hell I did. I blew my entire meter, but it didn't matter. He put his foot through my face, through the kitty face. Yeah, this guy is pretty much just a giant Blade ripoff, like a Blade ninja. And yeah, I keep seeing the gems fly out from around the body, but I don't think they were doing anything. I don't think we had that ability active. And what happened a lot was I forgot how to learn how to tag, and this is where Joshua. Joshua was merciful and just said, "I'll give you a chance. You go ahead and tag." And I because I forgot. I literally forgot there was another character that I could switch to. And it didn't matter because this cat takes a lot of damage. And now all of the pain, all of it. Ow, ow. That kitty just got euthanized. Yeah, see that blue font? It just doesn't feel like it's supposed to be there. It looks like they used the wrong color. But maybe I'm just not used to seeing blue in the Street Fighter universe. Is there a lot of blue in the Street Fighter universe? I can't think if there's too much. I always see a lot of reds and oranges, and that's coming from a colorblind person. So I might be wrong as far as that. And this is round 5, so this was random. This was probably one of my favorites, despite me being unable to select the character. I couldn't get the random to work. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't realize that it wasn't a team random. I was fighting with it. I'm a little sad that we didn't choose, like, I think that's a Mega Man character in the bottom corner, and I was a little sad we didn't choose that one. Or whatever he's supposed to be, thinking like the original. This was an interesting team because Joshua got Steve, who's already played with. I got Kuma, who I've already played with. But then both teams ended up with a Kuma on them, so this was like... This is a Pokemon battle. That's what this is. This is a straight-up Pokemon battle with the same thing. This is my Ursa Ring. This is his Ursa Ring. And we're going to go at it as far as that. I don't know a lot about Chun-Li. I really didn't ever play with her. And like I said earlier about the bear, he's clumsy. He doesn't... I'm sure there's people who know how to use him well. I am obviously not one of them. And it was an interesting chore to get through these rounds with this characters. Try to keep it flow, try to actually pay attention. But paying attention is not my best series. So I told you about the channel, told you we're going to be adding in the next couple of weeks. The audio on this part of the game is not that bad because we really weren't talking that much. I think we were concentrating, and the end part is really one of the parts I wanted you guys to hear because it is real. It is us in our all of our thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this audio short and cut it into the actual gameplay itself, and you guys can hear what we kind of talk about. It's not too bad. Because we don't talk that much, actually, like next few parts, until the final bit. And we will see you next Friday, hopefully with something that isn't an audio train wreck, but I can't even guarantee because we had a couple of these that were kind of ruined by some settings issues. I will see you guys soon, and be well.
Now's our chance.
Ow. Stop stepping on my toe. Hello. Hello. Oh.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's the thing that happens.
No, get out, bear. Get out. No. That's
Bird on me to punch him one time. That was annoying.
Who will come out on top? Wanna roil me up? Fire!
No reason for doing most of them.
Okay.
He's kind of very flashy.
Hey, isn't he from the game?
Yeah, that's Yang.
What's he doing here?
Oh, his brother owned up Street Fighter 4, so like, no, fuck you.
Oh, okay. I was like, isn't he supposed to be in the game? Why is he sitting in the background? Ow! Oh! You just Hulk smash. What the hell? Do I look like Loki?
Red skin, crazy disposition, claws, kind of.
Okay. You know, now that they've got that done,
Come on, partner.
that was my word. I'm calling Keto. Oh, well, that's a little more.
Wow! What a shot to end this on! Oh my God!
Well, that's one way to finish.
And he's dancing about it. That's fucking fantastic. Hannah, you can laugh at it. It's okay. We know how stupid
That's
that
one
is.
way to finish up.
What a way to finish my comeback episode.
Really?
And comment the
You're-
same sentence.
Oh.
And a good choice of words there.
It's like, hey, did you guys see that one where Evo came back and Bears had sex on camera? Oh, man. You know, usually I pull for a bonus round, but I don't think we can top that. That's the worst fucking thing ever. You mean best. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us, and come back next week for maybe more bear sex. Bear, animal, bestial. Oh my god! Just right there. Alright, so this is... God, I can't breathe. So this is